This morning, we received reports of a foodborne illness at a local buffet called Oriental Buffet. According to multiple sources, Clostridium perfringens was found in several of the food consumed by customers.
An estimate of 50 people were affected by this food-borne illness outbreak, causing severe cases of diarrhea and abdominal cramps. To take a better look at this unfortunate situation, we will take it to our live reporter, Gary, on the scene.
I'm Gary, and I'm at the Oriental Buffet, where there's been a huge outbreak in the foodborne illness, Clostridium perfringens. Clostridium perfringens is one of the most common foodborne illness in the U.S. The CDC estimates over 1 million cases of infection each year. Now, what is Clostridium perfringens? Clostridium perfringens is a spore-forming bacteria that lives in the intestines of animals as well as humans. It is most commonly found in meat products and oxygen-free environments. Infections occur when large quantities of food are prepared and kept warm for an excessive amount of time before serving. In this case of the foodborne illness outbreak, several guests experienced symptoms of diarrhea and extreme abdominal pain after 8 to 12 hours after consumption at the Oriental Buffet. This was caused by large quantities amounts of food prepared but left out for an overly long periods of time before serving. By properly cooking food, the Clostridium perfringens cells that cause illness are eliminated. However, not necessarily the spores that can grow into new cells. If cooked food is not served immediately or refrigerated shortly, the spores can grow and reproduce into new Clostridium perfringens bacterium. The spores can grow and produce at 40 degrees to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which means room temperature is perfect for them to grow and multiply. Parties that are more vulnerable to the illness are young children and seniors due to weakness in their immune system. So I'm here with the victim of this illness. His name's Bobby. So Bobby, how did you get infected?
Well, I was at Oriental Buffet. I was having a casual lunch with my family. And then suddenly, 4 or 5 hours later, I was coughing up blood and all over the floor of my bathroom. It was terrible. I did not anticipate this type of food could cause such a terrible illness.
Oh, that's horrible. How do you feel? What are your symptoms so far?
I have diarrhea. I can't sleep. I'm starving. I have abdominal pain. And overall, everything just feels really bad.
What was the food like there? What was the food?
The food tasted great, but it was terrible.
So now for some tips on how to counteract this illness, I'm here with Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico. He's a leading doctor in doctor stuff. He's here to tell us some tips on how to avoid Clostridium perfringens.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Puerto Rico, and we bring in like 50 people every day. And I'm about to give you guys some tips and tricks how to really help you guys with this foodborne illness. In order to avoid contracting this illness, anyone who cooks should acknowledge that food should be cooked properly at the correct temperatures and should be immediately served. Otherwise, should be refrigerated to stop the growth of bacteria, which lead to food poisoning. Personally, I found this case to be a lot more extreme than it was originally perceived.
Thank you for checking in with XYZ News. We will be back with more updates.
Please like and subscribe our videos.